Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Movie Cranks. This is Mike, I'm Larry. If you're new to the channel, do us a favor, subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. But tonight we got to see, or actually last night we saw this Ad Astra, so we had a whole day to think about this. At first when I walked out, I can laugh. I kind of like it, I kind of don't, I don't know what to think, and then some things change, but let's talk about what this movie's about.
Okay.
Ad Astra is about pretty much Brad Pitt. You know, the whole thing revolves around him. But yeah, Brad Pitt here playing Roy McBride, an astronaut. He's working on a sky antenna, some kind of thing.
Big sky antenna.
Basically, I believe it's to try to find life.
They didn't explain.
They didn't really explain what this antenna was. But I'm going to say this is probably a Type 1 Kardashev scale civilization. This is definitely in the distant future.
Right.
200 years, which is something that we're going to bring up about that later.
It's a little weird. 100
to 200 years, it feels like, into the future. And yeah, Brad Pitt trying to find his father, who has journeyed farther than any man, out past Neptune. They're out there trying to discover life, because apparently out there you can see the stars better. And you have Brad Pitt on this journey, and he goes to the moon. And you find out the moon has a civilization that's built there. And then you find out Mars has a civilization that's been built there. So this is definitely the future. Pretty much from there, Brad Pitt talks to himself for 2.5 hours. That's what I make of this movie. It was really a lot of just inner Brad Pitt, who I'm going to probably call Ad Astra a lot during this, because I thought that was his name when this came out. I didn't think his name was going to be Roy McBride. I'm probably going to refer to him as Ad Astra a few times.
I'm going to call him Roy the Robot.
But now if I know what that actually means, I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of a cool name to name somebody.
Yeah, it has a good, it's a good ring to it. Yeah. So I like the movie title.
So, Mike.
That's about all I liked about it.
Well, I think you just said what I was going to ask you. What did you think of this film?
I hated it. I truly did. I thought this was absolute sci-fi nonsense on a epic scale. I mean, I disliked some of the parts of Interstellar. I will give it that. It had great parts, and it had parts that were just like, I was cringing a little bit. And I mean, especially with the whole emotions and love and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. This went over that line.
Yeah, this is greatly. It's another mind journey.
And I understand why these reviewers, such as the paid, big-time reviewers, might see this as a vehicle for an Oscar. And all this gobbledygook coming out of the internet right now of how amazing it is. Because
it's a slow burn.
Yes, slow
Brad
burn.
Pitt's very
I heard
stoic.
all this. I heard stoic, slow burn, just Oscar-worthy and all these things. Yeah. And I'm like, yes, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I mean, Brad Pitt doesn't do a bad job.
It felt like 2001 Space Odyssey in some ways.
It
was a lot of quiet, thoughtful moments with lighting and all these nice, beautiful sets. And there's like this piece when he would take off in the space shuttles, and you would see these like out the window, you'd see the moon, and it would just get bigger and bigger and all this stuff. And I love the
beautiful
things.
Shots.
And I read someone said this on the internet. I loved the surrounding sci-fi around the crappy main movie. And I totally agree with you, whoever you are out there.
But you know what this was, though?
It was the outside stuff that was cool.
Yes.
It was him getting on a rover, or them bouncing up and down in low gravity, shooting at each other. That was the cool stuff, but it was all filler. It was filler.
For Brad Pitt's mind journey into the stars.
It was,
and you know what?
Inner monologue too.
That's what we didn't want from our sci-fi movie. We talked about it a few times.
I didn't want Matthew McConaughey going, I need to get to the stars, and love will take me there. And
I need to jump into the black hole.
Yes, the black hole's waiting for me.
Play with the guitar strings. That's why I always thought those look like guitar strings. It does look like,
yeah, they do actually. Tommy Lee Jones is in it. He does a great 5-minute performance.
Yes.
I know it sucks that you're having to hear this from me, but he's in it for like a few minutes here and there at the end. I would love to tell people the biggest spoiler about this movie possible. So I'm going to save it until the very end.
I'm going to shut him up right now. I'm going to talk about Tommy Lee Jones because I had a problem with that because they do not develop any kind of character there.
Oh, Dad.
There's nothing.
He's Dad.
That's the whole purpose of this story.
Yes.
It's him trying to talk to his father, who's out there creating a problem that's affecting the entire Earth.
The whole planet.
Major, what can you tell us about the Lima Project?
First manned expedition to the outer solar system, sir. Some 29 years ago.
And the commander was?
It was my father, sir.
They could have developed that a little better. Maybe showed them going and leaving what they talk about this whole time, which there is a time in here, and I kind of laughed. They were talking about Brad Pitt was 16 when he's left. And it's 29 years later, and I'm going, Brad Pitt is not 45 years old.
Yes, they did they did do that.
But, and I'm just going, I just wish there was more character development with him. So you would have cared when he's in that room and he's trying to contact his father, and he says, I'm the only one he will talk to. I want to know why you're the only one he's going to talk to.
Yeah, they didn't make any connections there. It was a real void. They were trying to make this a journey so emotional and so deep. Like he had so much pain from his father leaving him. And he had all this seated problems inside that he had to hide and push down. And that's what they were trying to base the story on, was his father made a choice to go out there and try to find alien life, and he left all of Earth behind.
Yeah.
And that's how we deal with things with Brad. He's trying to now go back and find him to solve this riddle of why did he go out there?
Brad, you forgot, it's Roy Robot.
Roy Robot, I'm sorry.
He was writing the story that we were going to do, because we were going to do a little thing together.
I will publish this.
You'll have to put
it's
it
a
up.
story about, hold on, I got to read you the
Robot.
title. It's beautiful. This could be my greatest work, and I will have a link for it.
Your magnum opus.
It's called A Robot's Journey to Becoming Human, starring Brad Pitt as Roy the Robot. This gentleman, Brad Pitt, we're going to talk about him now. During the whole movie, he's a heroic, stoic figure that was kind of like in the movie that you were talking about before, the First Man.
Yes.
He played this figure that was not very likable. He was really harsh. He was harsh on his wife, and he had no emotions. And he actually was like that on purpose. Mm-hmm. He was doing it. He wanted his heartbeat to be the lowest it could be, and he wanted to be constantly focused on the mission. So he was Roy the Robot. And that really bothered me. It felt unnatural.
Not you're saying stuff about the wife. I gotta bring that up.
Yeah.
You got Liv Tyler in this movie. An actress I've seen in many movies.
I thought she was going to be with him.
Why would you not put her in the movie? I mean, she's here for maybe 1 minute at the beginning.
She's on the screen. Look, it's Liv Tyler.
1 minute. 1 minute at the end, and then boom. She doesn't even talk.
That's it.
That's his wife.
Get out of here.
You should have at least a speaking role. I mean, I think she does have one line at the beginning.
It's so pathetic.
But it's just so much.
Yeah.
A Brad Pitt movie.
I wanted to see her. I wanted to see her so bad. I thought she was going to be in this, like Donald Sutherland or like Tommy Lee Jones, or at least for 10 minutes.
No, to me, what I almost feel like this. Remember the old Tom Hanks movie when he's stranded on the island?
Yes.
I was thinking, God, it's almost like that.
Didn't he have inner monologue?
It's almost like Brad
Didn't he
Pitt.
talk to himself?
Of course. Yeah. That's how the movie went.
That's how they went. That's how this was. It was Brad Pitt talking about I gotta go to the moon now. Do I really want to go to the moon and talk to my dad? What's he been up to? And what am I wearing? Am I wearing my spacesuit?
I remain fully committed to the lawful completion of the mission. If necessary, I will destroy the project in its entirety.
Let's bring up the heart rate thing. What's up with the heart rate thing?
Okay, this is my theory. This is an alternate dimension because there's a problem with this. I don't know if something happened or what, but the computer screens, the music, the televisions, the screens, everything feels like it's from 2001. Kubrick.
It feels things are 60s in there.
60s.
And there's a part where they're showing something on screen. It's like a really old movie.
Black and white. And then they have the scenes where they're in an apartment and it's all brown shag carpet or something and the weird wallpaper. It felt like it was the 60s.
If you see the beginning too, there's a time when they're showing the greatest astronauts in space, and they show a picture of Neil Armstrong, and then right next to him is Roy, or Brad Pitt's father.
Yeah, like
Tommy Lee
immediately
Jones.
afterwards.
And I'm thinking, is that like immediately what happened? Is this like a different timeline or something happened?
And here's the other problem. If things were bad, like they needed to get off Earth, the scenes they showed of Earth were all just like forests and trees and nice, and they didn't even show any cities, I don't think.
Yeah.
It was just out in the wilderness and farms and stuff, and it looked great. Why the hell would you want to leave?
We should probably talk about that for a second. The movie looks great.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Oh my God. The scenes, the CGI in space.
I salute this movie for that.
Then when he's flying past Neptune, it's beautiful. I'm like, wow. You kind of get in awe with that. And I was kind of amazed.
The suit work, while they're in their space suits, felt like space. It was like gravity level. It's hard to explain. This movie has, here we go, 4 parts. Or 5, maybe 4. Earth, accident, space, moon, you're on the moon, space again, they had to make a pit stop to check on some things at an abandoned space research lab. Then they went to Mars, and then they're in space again in Venus. That's it.
They do fly by Saturn, I think, too.
Well, yeah.
Or Jupiter.
What was your favorite part of one of those?
Honestly, my favorite part when he's out in space, and there's a scene here that happens that is very, to me, realistic. And he's flying away, and he's got to get a good jump, because he's got to get it moving, or he's not going to make it there.
Good.
And there's an explosion. And it really shows, like, the reality.
It felt real.
Well,
it was like,
no, that's how you would really could travel right now.
Yeah. Is it worth even discussing any of the other actors? They were in it for
not really.
moments.
I mean, like I said, we already
Keith Sutherland made an appearance. He's one of the best parts of the movie because he has a personality.
He's the only other guy in this movie
He's
that really
got
speaks
actual
besides
personality.
Brad Pitt.
Ruth Negga, she was fantastic. I thought she was great, but she was in it for like a minute or two while he was on the moon. Or no, Mars, I think.
Yeah.
But all the rest are just people that just were come and gone and instantly. There was a lot of slow burn scenes, that just a lot of talking. But the things that punctuated it were like the moon rover attack with the pirates. And I got a theory in them too. It's the part where he's been involved in the surge, where he's falling off the tower like in the trailer. Incredible. My heart was racing. My God. I haven't seen a fall like that before, because apparently this tower started at the ground and went into space.
Yeah,
like a space elevator.
That was an awesome way.
It was incredible
to open this one up.
So it was weird. It was like sudden, intense monotony moments intermixed with some of the craziest sci-fi space stuff I've ever seen. Like even the lasers, they had guns that were shooting each other on the rovers. They were incredible.
Yeah, I think
they were
at one
like
point,
laser guns. I think
that's what it looked
but
like.
But they were you couldn't see the bolt. It was so fast.
Yeah, I don't know if that was actually the shot.
I think it might have been a bolt that was super like magnetized or something and fired, because it was incredible.
Like unidentified rovers approaching our position. Possible pirate activity. Alpha, we need backup ASAP. We're being ambushed.
LRV-2 down.
Not only were the visuals amazing, I made a mental note to make sure to talk about the music. The orchestrated scores and the music and oh my gosh, it was incredible.
Yes.
Fantastic. I will get this soundtrack downloaded the moment it comes out. It is really good. It is gripping, and there's emotional moments, and there's all this.
Very relaxing too.
Yes, there's some moments where I'm just like, well, at least the music's really good. I mean, it is Brad the robot talking, but at least great music. Visuals, music, top of the line. Yeah. So yeah, we liked the crust of this pizza. Yeah, that makes sense, right? The crust was good. The filling sucked. It was like Hawaiian pineapple and ass. Yeah. That's what it was. I mean, but the crust was great.
Okay, so what are you going to give this movie, though?
Oh, shit. That's a big question. Because the internet is going to eviscerate us. Have you seen the stuff they're putting on here? On this magical social media machine about how it's the greatest movie of all time.
The IMAX event of the year is being hailed by top critics as a thrilling interstellar epic. What's happening out there could destroy all life. Brad Pitt commands the screen.
Do you think my father's responsible?
5 stars.
Nothing can prepare you for what is out there.
A masterpiece.
But I think the
Stop
audience,
it!
I think the audience, they're kind of with us on this one.
Yes.
It's pretty low with the
The
audience.
audience is really feeling it, and I totally support anyone that disagrees with me. Please leave a comment and tell me what a shithead I am, how amazing Roy the Robot is. I'm gonna have to give this movie a D-.
For me, I haven't told you last night, I enjoyed this one more than you did. I do think it has a lot of problems. Mostly
I felt sick afterwards.
just the inner dialogue. If they could have got rid of that, added more real dialogue,
Yes.
more real speaking parts. If Liv Tyler would have had a part,
Oh,
if they could have
man.
built up to it, showed us when he was younger, the
scenes
father
that she
leaving,
was in on the TV,
a relationship,
she's gorgeous.
Yeah, but if they could have showed us a relationship between him and Tommy Lee, just to make me understand why all this is going on, I think I would have really enjoyed it better.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful movie to watch. It's absolutely
Amazing.
gorgeous. I give it a
A+.
A+ on that. Story for me was probably a D+.
Yeah.
So for me, Ad Astra is just a C.
All right. I believe you. Yeah. So let's just hope the internet monkeys gods agree with us too, or we're gonna be something bad's gonna happen.
No, nothing's bad's gonna happen. I think we're in line with the audience.
I hope so, because we love you guys and we appreciate the 2,000 fans that we have now. God bless you on Facebook. We really appreciate it. We have so many amazing fans now that just are right in sync with us sometimes, where we just hate the remakes and down with all the political nonsense. And we're going to keep it that way. We're going to keep it fun. And we hope you guys come over to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see everything else that we do every week.
Yep.
Because we work hard for you guys, believe it or not.
Definitely, I agree with them. Come over to YouTube too. Check that out.
Yep.
Subscribe there. It's going to really help us because we need to get to 1,000 fast for me.
Yes.
I want 1,000.
I want it to turn into a 1 and then a K.
I want my $5 check that I can frame.
Yes.
I think they send you a $50 check, but
That
I
is
want my $50 check
Yeah,
so
we
I can
want to
frame it and then
we'll put it right here.
I don't think it's actually going to go right there.
Actually, it's going on the bar.
because people don't actually
It's
see what
going
this is.
on the bar.
All right, we're going to put it on the
Yes.
bar. So I just think that would be really cool.
Yeah.
You guys could do that. And other than that,
Don't forget to click on my story about Rob the Robot, or Roy the Robot getting his humanity.
yes,
It's great. It's epic, 2 pages. So make sure to comment on that too.
and check out our Rambo review too.
Yes.
We just did that a second ago.
That was fun. You'll love
that was a
one.
fun review.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think that's all we got anyway. So until next time, we'll see you later.
Peace.